This is the story of a young prodigy that is taking the world by storm. With record-breaking achievements and a jaw-dropping move to Real Madrid at just 20 years old, the stage is set for a new icon like no other. Join us on this captivating journey as we witness Bellingham's rise from obscurity to the pinnacle of the sport we all love, and see if he has what it takes to become the new king of Real Madrid. At just 20 years old, he has already been valued at a staggering $100 million. His dedication and potential position him to become the greatest British midfielder of all time. It was a notion that inspired belief and anticipation, a sentiment that children might one day pretend to be Bellingham, just as he had once emulated someone like Gerrard in his youth. Curiously, Bellingham's journey into football had a unique beginning. Despite his father, Mark Bellingham, being a non-league football legend who had played over 20 clubs and scored more than 700 goals in his career, young Jude didn't initially show much interest in the sport. His father, in a twist of fate, set up a youth team and needed more players. Little did he know that this decision would set the stage for a footballing prodigy's emergence. As fate would have it, Jude Bellingham turned out to be a natural talent. A mere year after his father's youth team introduction, he was already joining Birmingham's academy. With each passing year, he honed his skills and began to display an uncanny ability to find the back of the net. By the age of 10, he was so proficient, the coaches contemplated moving him up to play with older children. However, young Jude insisted on staying with his friends on the same team. In a compromise, they devised a solution where he played half a match with each team every weekend to adapt to more challenging competition. But fate had other plans. In one half of a match with his peers, he astonishingly scored 15 goals. 15 goals in a single half of football. It became evident that Bellingham had outgrown his age group, and there was no denying it. By the age of 13, he was donning the England under-15 jersey as their captain. At 15, he was already gracing the pitch with Birmingham's under-23 squad. At 16, he caught the eye of the first-team coaches. When Pep Clotet assumed the managerial reins, he was quick to promote Bellingham, proclaiming that the moment he laid eyes on the 16-year-old, he knew he had to be in the first team. Clotet's praise reached staggering heights as he linked Bellingham to Lionel Messi, making it clear that the young prodigy was destined for greatness. The footballing world took notice of Bellingham's talent, and 442 magazine named him one of the 50 most exciting teenagers in English football. Although he ranked 49th on the list, he was also the youngest among the featured players, attracting interest from clubs across Europe. Bellingham's meteoric rise continued. He earned a call-up to the Cyrenka club with England's under-17s, where he led his team to victory, scoring in the final and earning the tournament's Player of the Tournament award. Back with Birmingham, he achieved a remarkable feat by breaking a 49-year-old record, becoming Birmingham City's youngest debutant at just 16 years and 38 days old. His debut wasn't a mere novelty. It was a testament to his exceptional talent. His teammates didn't hold back on their praise, affirming that Bellingham was already the best player in training. Grown adults and professional football players marveled at the skills of a literal child. It was clear that something extraordinary was unfolding. As the season progressed, Bellingham's performances grew even more remarkable. Despite suffering a heavy 3-0 defeat in one match, he was named the man of the match. In his third game, he entered as a substitute with a team trailing, inspiring a comeback and scoring the winning goal. This feat earned him the distinction of becoming Birmingham's youngest ever goal scorer. He continued to shine with another goal in the following match. By the end of the month, he was recognized as the league's Young Player of the Year. His performances in goal-scoring prowess left an indelible mark, drawing attention from Manchester United, who reportedly offered 20 million euros, even brought Eric Cantona to give him a tour of their training center. Despite United's allure, Bellingham chose to stay at Birmingham for a while, a decision that spoke volumes about his character. When the footballing world faced disruption due to the pandemic, Bellingham remained undeterred. He returned to action and delivered a crucial assist, salvaging Birmingham from the brink of relegation with just 2 games to go. His dedication and impact on the team were undeniable. At the end of the season, Manchester United renewed their pursuit of Bellingham, attempting to persuade him to join their ranks. The club was offering him a substantial increase in salary, but Bellingham turned down the lucrative offer. Birmingham CEO reflected on this decision, remarking that United had offered him more money than anyone else, yet he chose not to accept it. It was becoming increasingly evident that Bellingham was no ordinary player. In a surprising turn of events, Bellingham opted to sign with Borussia Dortmund for a fee of 25 million euros, making him the most expensive 17-year-old player in history. The decision raised eyebrows. Birmingham stunned everyone by retiring his jersey number upon his departure. Although unusual in English football, this decision, in hindsight, seemed to acknowledge that Bellingham was destined for greatness. The young prodigy had left an unforgettable mark on Birmingham. Bellingham's arrival at Dortmund did not go unnoticed. He made his debut for the club just after turning 17, scoring in his first match and quickly becoming the youngest player to do so for Dortmund. 5 days later, he assisted a goal against Mönchengladbach, earning him the title of Bundesliga Rookie of the Month. Bellingham's rise to the summit in the footballing world continued as he earned a call-up to the English national team at the age of 17. He became the third youngest player to ever represent England, a remarkable feat that highlighted his prodigious talent. Ironically, his debut was against the Republic of Ireland, a team for which he was also eligible for his first ever trophy. He was awarded the title of the league's best newcomer of the season and secured a spot in the squad for the 2020 Euros, becoming the youngest player from any nation to participate in the competition. However, his time on the field during the Euros was limited, and another young talent, Kozlowski, managed to break his record as the youngest player in the competition. Nevertheless, Bellingham's potential shone brightly. The following season brought more accolades as he earned comparisons to football legends once again. Rene Marchik, the second coach at Dortmund, hailed him as a perfect blend of Steven Gerrard and Zinedine Zidane. Bellingham continued to excel and quickly became the team's star player, taking on the role of a leader and displaying increasing vocal leadership. However, he also found himself in hot water after publicly criticizing a referee with a history of match-fixing scandals. Bellingham questioned the wisdom of entrusting such an official with a high-stakes match, leading to a €40,000 fine from the DFB. Despite the repercussions, his teammates and many in the footballing world agreed with his sentiment. With each passing season, Bellingham's star continued to rise, but also ranked among the top 3 in tackles in the final round. His goal-scoring prowess improved as he found the back of the net 14 times during the season, more than double his previous best. His exceptional performances culminated in his selection as the league's Player of the Year, receiving praise from football luminaries like Jose Mourinho and Pep Guardiola. Bellingham embarked on his final season at Dortmund with a captain's armband at just 19 years old, becoming the youngest captain in Bundesliga history. His form reached new heights as he recorded a stunning run of 8 goals and 7 assists in 21 matches. Amid this incredible season, he was called up to England's World Cup squad in Qatar. Gareth Southgate's decision to include Bellingham in the squad paid off immediately. In his first match, Bellingham scored the opening goal and contributed to 2 more. As the tournament progressed, he continued to impress, earning recognition as England's standout player. It was clear that Bellingham was poised for a bright international career. Despite his remarkable performances, Bellingham's season ended on a bitter note as a knee injury sidelined him for the final match. Dortmund's failure to secure a crucial victory in that game allowed arch-rivals Bayern Munich to snatch the Bundesliga title away from them, a heartbreaking blow for the club. With tears in his eyes, Bellingham left the pitch that day, his mind undoubtedly racing with the thoughts of the future. It was evident that he was destined for greater things, and his time at Dortmund was drawing to a close. Amidst the drama and uncertainty, a major transfer unfolded. Real Madrid, one of the world's most iconic football clubs, decided to make Jude Bellingham a Galactico. At just 20 years old, Bellingham was set to join the ranks of footballing legends, a testament to his exceptional talent and potential. The transfer fee reached a staggering $103 million, with potential add-ons increasing the total to $134 million. Bellingham had arrived at the Bargain Bay, making making the leap from Birmingham to the epicenter of football and glory. Remarkably, Birmingham retained a sell-on clause, ensuring an additional $6 million windfall from this historic transfer. Bellingham's debut season at Real Madrid has exceeded all expectations. He began with a bang, scoring in his debut and following it up with 2 goals and an assist in his second match. However, his most remarkable achievement was heading a late winner in his 3rd match, making him only the 3rd player in history to score in his first 3 matches for the club, a feat matched only by legends like Wesley Sneijder and Cristiano Ronaldo. But it wasn't just his scoring prowess that turned heads. Bellingham was named the man of the match in every game he played for Real Madrid. His contributions came when the team was level or trailing, earning them 5 out of 9 points collected so far. The fans embraced him wholeheartedly. Bellingham was quickly becoming one of the most beloved players in the squad. In his own words, he proclaimed, "I'm already 10 times better than I was last season," hinting at the vast potential that lay ahead. However, his father's history of ACL injuries served as a cautionary reminder of the genetic factors that could influence his career. So, as the tale of Jude Bellingham continues to unfold, can he really become the new king of Barnabéu? Well, his talents are endless, so the simple answer is yes. Although he clearly has a long way to go before he can stand on the same hill as Real Madrid midfield legends such as Zinedine Zidane, Modric, or Seedorf. But the stage is set for him to take his game to a whole new level, and luckily for Real Madrid fans, they will likely get to enjoy every single piece. Let us know if you think Jude can become the new main man at Real Madrid in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.